Hello everybody, my name is Lucky Luxray and today I am bringing you week 5 of the Pokemon Showdown Club Draft League. This week I am going up against Simon and his team consists of Landorus Therian, Mega Slowbro, Skeledirge, Tangrowth, Galarian Weezing, Jolteon, Zoroark, Duraludon, Audino, and Spidops. I have known Simon now for a little while, so this is going to be an exciting matchup, and I am looking forward to getting my revenge for that one update video that I posted not too long ago. One of those matches that I lost was against him. So let's go ahead and get into the team. First up, we have Helios the Iron Moth. With the booster energy, Quark Drive is the ability, Substitute, Venoshock, Flamethrower, and Discharge. The EVs aren't specific to any means other than the speed being enough to outspeed Zoroark on any given day, because Iron Moth outspeeds everything except for Jolteon on his team, so just went ahead and put the EVs necessary for that. Now you might be noticing, like, why are you rocking a Substitute and Venoshock set? Well, if Simon brings Audino, I get a free Substitute because Audino does not do enough to break a Substitute after booster energy was used with knockoff. And the reason why I have Venoshock here is because if you notice, it does double power with if the target is poison, and you'll see why that's going to be significant later on with Churchill, because I'm going to be having toxic spikes on my Pincurchin, because his team is pretty weak when it comes to poison. The only thing that can really soak it up is Galarian Weezing, but he can obviously defog with things. But if I get a layer of Toxic Spike up and I'm able to get a Substitute off with Iron Moth on his Audino, which is really one of the only things that can come in and eat up a special attack other than specially defensive Skeledirge, then it's Iron Moth is just going to wreck through his entire team. Iron Moth is very difficult to check because of how just much damage it can do raw. So with all of that, I'm hoping to have that dream scenario set up to have a Substitute on and just spam Venoshock to do hella damage to a lot of Pokemon with a poison attack. Next up, we have the Dondozo, my dedicated Landorus check. Rocking the Rocky helmet with the Unaware ability with Rest, Sleep, Talk, Liquidation, Avalanche. This is pretty self-explanatory. This is my Landorus Therian. Switch in every time Lando comes in. This comes in. If it wants to U-turn, if it wants to go ahead and Earthquake, this will come in, eat up a hit, either hit back with something. I definitely anticipate only pivoting with Dondozo if Landorus is in, because I don't think it is going to go ahead and stay in, because it's not going to do much to a Dondozo. It can't set up on it. It can Toxic, but that's really the worst thing that it can do. Because Dondozo can't really do much to Mega Slowbro, and if Mega Slowbro gets in, hopefully I'll have a layer of Toxic Spikes up by that point. And if I do, then Mega Slowbro will have a little bit of a difficult time switching into Dondozo all the time. But Tangrowth can come in easily. Avalanche isn't going to do too much to it. Duraludon is also going to be a free switching somewhat because it is kind of bulky. And Liquidation and Avalanche aren't going to do too much to it, and it's really a special attacker. So Jolteon gets a free switch in, Zoroark gets a free switch in. A lot of things get a free switch in on this, and it's really here just to check Landorus, because I don't really have much else to do that. So Dondozo's here to eat up a Landorus hit, switch out immediately almost. Next up, we have Mug the Wo-Chien with the leftovers, Tablets of Ruin, rocking Taunt, Ruination, Knockoff, and Pollen Puff. This is a specially defensive set with enough speed to outspeed anything that might want to speed creep it, like a Tangrowth, like a Skeledirge, anything like that. I don't want anything to outspeed it because this is going to taunt. This is going to knock things off. Hopefully some heavy duty boots on some Pokemon like Skeledirge that might want to switch in for free, or at least thinks it can. So this is also more or less my Mega Slowbro switch in. This comes in, taunts it so it can't set up. Ruination, Knockoff, Pollen Puff. It is a minus attack nature, but really Knockoff is only here for utility. Ruination is really going to be the main move I click here. Pollen Puff is just a hit Slowbro is the hardest it can with a special move. But this also hits Zoroark pretty hard, and Tangrowth. Tangrowth also gets really hard with Pollen Puff, and if Tangrowth has heavy duty boots for whatever reason, because it doesn't want to have Chip on a Regenerator Mon, then Knockoff is also going to get rid of its heavy duty boots. This is also kind of a pseudo Jolteon switch-in. Jolteon can get Signal Beam, so it's not really the first thing I'm going to have to switch in for it. That's another Pokemon on the list. But it's going to come in, hopefully, on the Mega Slowbro, stop whatever it's trying to do, and go ahead and just hit really hard, switch out, Pollen Puff, Knockoff, Ruination, do whatever I need to do at that scenario, whatever I deem necessary. Probably Knockoff most of the time, but if Mega Slowbro is starting to set up, Taunt, Pollen Puff, all of that. Next up, we have Beelzebub, the Yanmega, with the heavy duty boots, tinted lens, air slash, bug buzz, shadow ball, and defog. Nothing specific here except for the speed to outspeed Landorus T and modest Zoroark. And I think if he brings Zoroark, he doesn't run max speed on it. I think if anything, he'll run enough speed to get modest Iron Moth. But if that's the case, oh well. I'm kind of afraid of Zoroark, but I have a couple switch-ins to it, barring obviously some coverage. But I have Iron Moth to come in and switch if it ever gets too much of a big deal. I can have Helios come in and revenge kill. But this is here to soften the checks that Iron Moth might have. Air Slash, Bug Buzz, Shadow Ball, Defog. I'm thinking this is going to be my lead, because I think he might lead with Spidops if he brings it. If he doesn't bring Spidops, I'll lead with Pincurchin or Garganacl. But this is going to be my lead if Spidops is there, because it threatens with an Air Slash. I can Bug Buzz things. I can Shadow Ball. If Skeletor's thinks it can come in because it's specially defensive, I can just go ahead and Shadow Ball that to weaken it a little bit. It does have Slack Off, Will-O-Wisp, all of that. However, I'm going to predict the switch, obviously. But I could just Air Slash for some free damage as well. I'll get there when I get there, and if I determine that Air Slash is a better play, which it probably is, then I'll go ahead and click that. But this is here to soften some checks if I need not need Yanmega 2 for Iron Moth. This is just too strong for me to pass up on it, on not softening checks for Iron Moth. Then I can just click the Venoshock, the Flamethrower, and the Discharge to hit anything that I need to hit. Next up, we have Churchill, the Pincurchin, with the Shucca Berry, Lightning Rod ability with Toxic Spikes, Recover, Scald, and Thunderbolt. So, this isn't gonna be Electric Terrain, Electric Surge, or what is it called? Yeah, Electric Surge. Because I need this to switch in on Jolteon for free and get a Toxic Spikes up. This is my Jolteon check because I don't really have much else to deal with that. HP Ice messes up Flygon, and Signal Beam messes up Wo-Chien. So I think Jolteon is coming absolutely, and if it is, then Pincurchin is my absolute check to it. Because if Jolteon wants to go for a Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, whatever have you, I'm going to go ahead and get a Toxic Spike up for free, and that's when the plan is set in motion. Everything's going to get Toxic Spiked, and everything's going to fall to Helios after that. If I can't get a Toxic Spike up, the entire game plan is kind of screwed, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to try and get whatever hazards I can get up, and go from there. Scald is for the Landorus. If Landorus thinks it's going to get a free switch in, I have the Shucca Berry to eat up a ground move, assuming that is not choice banded, because if it is choice banded at max adamant, I believe I die no matter what, even through the Shucca Berry. So I think this is going to be annoying for him in the sense of I have a check to his strongest thing against my team. Last but not least, we have Dr. Neo, the Garganacl, with the Leftovers, Purifying Salt ability, with Stealth Rock, Recover, Salt Cure, and Avalanche. This is especially defensive because this is going to be my Skeledirge wall, pretty much. Skeledirge has Earth Power, but with 8 special attack, assuming that it's going to be specially defensive for Helios. Earth Power only does 27.2 to 32.1%. Thank you, Robin, for that calc. And this is going to sit, get a Stealth Rock up, recover, Salt Cure, do whatever it needs to do. If he thinks Duraludon can come in on this for free, Salt Cure is going to threaten it. If Landorus thinks it can come in for free, I have Avalanche that can go ahead and smack it. I don't think Landorus kills with an Earthquake if it's offensive or defensive. I think maybe Life Orb or Choice Band only kills. But I'm not going to give my hopes up. I'll cock it if I need to. I don't remember how much Focus Blast does at +2. I just know it does a lot. But I think this could also be a switch into Zoroark if I needed to. But that'll be more of a Wo-Chien thing, I think. But overall, I should be fine against his team. I think my defensive mons are really bulky. It does a lot of hit soaking up, and then I can hit back really hard, set up with my hazards for late game or mid game Helios coming in and just smacking a lot of things really hard, and then hopefully I can clean up with the rest of the team afterwards, being very thick. Thank you, Robin, for a lot of the suggestions, actually, because I asked him, hey, what do you think would be good against Simon? And he gave a bunch of tips. He gave me the Lightning Rod, Pincurchin. I was the one that came up with the Venoshock, Iron Moth, because I was like, well, if I'm going to get Toxic Spikes up, might as well just play around with Venoshock, because I think it'd be a fun thing to do. The only thing that stops Toxic Spikes, really, I think I mentioned this before, was the Landorus T using Defog, or if he decides to bring non-Misty Terrain or Levitate Galarian Weezing. I think it's Neutralizing Gas is his other ability. That can soak up a Toxic Spike, but the odds of that are low. But if it happens, then it happens, and I'm gonna have to play around it. All right, so that is the team, and I will see you guys in the battle. All righty, he has Skeledirge, Slowbro, Landorus T, Tangrowth, Jolteon, and Duraludon. Interesting. Okay. No Spidops, which is nice because I don't have to deal with the Sticky Web or anything like that. But I am interested to see what he leads. What is he going to lead? Probably Landorus. If I had to guess, I would say his switch or his dedicated lead is Landorus. You too. If that's the case, I think Yanmega might be the best switch-in, or best lead for me. That or Dondozo, if I do truly think that it is Landorus. It could be Duraludon. Duraludon gets a rock move, right? I hope so. It's a nice steel type. Duraludon might be his lead. So I think Yanmega is still my lead, and if he leads Landorus, I go right into Dondozo. Yep, I thought so. I thought so, but I didn't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna go right into Dondozo. Nothing to think about. Dondozo's the switch. Landorus is too scary, and I want some chip on it. If he U-turns, that's cool. Stealth Rock, that's perfect. I think he U-turns here, so anything that's going to take an avalanche, probably his Slowbro. Oh my god, you're just going to let this thing get avalanched. Okay, 39. Is that max defense? Landorus. Could be max defense. This is kind of annoying. Is he U-turning? Or does he just Earthquake? I think if anything, he goes into Slowbro. That would be my guess. Duraludon? Okay. I'll Liquidation there. Liquidation did 14% to Duraludon. That is... Ooh, that's offensive. Definitely offensive. I think I can go into Wo-Chien still. Body Press is going to do a lot of damage, actually. And I can't really do anything back. So, now that I know that Landorus is defensive, how much does Helios do to Landorus? Flamethrower does 63.8 to 75.2, and that is not after the booster energy is used up, is it? Is this used automatically? Yes, it is. Okay. Booster energy is used. Oh, okay, yeah, because it has Cork Drive in the in the calc. Is he gonna Flash Cannon? How much does if this is offensive? How much does Flash Cannon do to Organical? Expert Belt, I think is what we'll say. Oh, Flash Cannon does a lot. I need Churchill for Jolteon. I think I come in Defog, maybe. How does Yanmega take a hit? Oh my god, Bug Buzz does a lot. Oh, that's because it's paper thin. Oh, Jesus. I think I just go Wo-Chien. That's probably my best bet. Thunderbolt, yeah. I wanted to predict the Thunderbolt with the Pincurchin. I just couldn't bring myself to. So I think I'm just gonna knock off here. Whatever wants to switch in. Because, let's see, Wo-Chien took 11% from Thunderbolt, which means, oh, is that Specs? It's not Expert Belt. Is it, would Modest be, is that a thing? Oh, it is already Modest. And Thunderbolt doesn't ever do 11%. No, Choice Specs doesn't do enough either. How much? Is he timid? Yes. That is the only possible explanation. So I'm just going to knock off 10 growth. Perfect. The Assault Vest. Okay, so I guess he tried to live an attack from Iron Moth and hit back with an Earthquake, I take it. I would like this alive. Yanmega comes in almost every time. An Ancient Power threatens it, I guess, but if he clicks Ancient Power here, kudos to you. Kudos. Oh, good play. Oh, he got the Omni Boost! Is that a problem? I wanted to not. Is that a problem? The Omni Boost might just fuck everything up. Oh my god. No. No, the Omni Boost fucks everything up. No! I should have just clicked Pollen Puff like I wanted to. Son of a... No! Oh, that's... Oh, no. Flamethrower kills. Oh, geez, but everything is +1 now. Well, maybe not. Oh, that is so scary. I'm genuinely afraid, and I don't know what to do. Because Flamethrower doesn't kill anymore. Well, actually, it's no Assault Vest now. Flamethrower can kill, but I would rather not use that up yet. Shit. Good play on Simon. I didn't think he was going to. But now I have to worry about Wo-Chien. Oh, Pollen Puff doesn't do anything now. Oh! Do I just have to sack Wo Chien now? That's, oh my god! This is probably Scarf Bite. Oh no, it's Specs. We determined that. Oh, that's, no! God, I hate that. I hate that so much. I have to. Like, I have no choice. That was a game-winning play by him. I just have to, yeah, that's, that does a lot. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. I should have Ruination. Why did I Pollen Puff? I'm stupid. I'm throwing now. God, dude, that's so, oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh. Shit. Oh, no. God, dude, why? Why out of everything? Why now? Why this? That's so annoying. That is so annoying, dude. I hate my life. I do. Well, I think, oh, dude, this sucks. Do I get rid of this? I think I just have to get rid of this. Well, does this even kill now? Oh my god. Yeah, Thunderbolt kills. I need Toxic Spike up. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, why did you have to get the Omni boost with it, dude? That's, fuck. That's so annoying. Dude. I'm throwing now because that's, don't get it again. Oh my lord. That's so, that's so frustrating. I'm throwing the game because obviously I'm like, dude, oh! God, why? Why? Yeah, you're heavy duty boots. Why wouldn't you be? You don't do anything. I'm going to Sulkir here every time. Landorus is not useless, but that's I should have just went straight out into Iron Moth, dude. I really should have. Son of a bitch. Oh, Draco Meteor, that helps. Do I rest? I'll try to rest. Yeah, there was no reason for me to try that. Well, no reason for me to not try that, but I think this is a free. Ooh, maybe not, because he's definitely going to switch this out, right? How much did that do, by the way? 8%. Yeah, that's fine. Is this a recover? If he switches out, I click rocks to get rid of this. That's fine. Mega Slowbro comes in now. I can Salt Cure it, but that's just so disheartening and What does this do? Volt Switch? Discharge. He's gonna try and parry it? He can't. Trying to see how much this does to a Landorus. Just base. Avalanche does not do enough, I think, so I'm just gonna Sulk here. Yep. How much does Earthquake do? A shitload. Even with nothing. So if he's gonna hit me, I'm avalanching. He doesn't know I have it, but yep. Oh, that does a lot. That kills. I guess I could have got rocks up, but that was going to be how it killed anyway. Well, actually, I think that crit mattered. I have to recover here. Belly drum? Interesting. No, that's really interesting. What do you go for? You go for water move. That's okay. Mega slow, bro. Let's do liquidation at +6. He's not bold. Is he going to be adamant? Liquidation kills. Liquidation kills every time, I think. Yes. If I had another sack, this would be salvageable. But it is not. I had to salt cure there. Oh, GG to Simon, dude. I needed this alive. I have to hope I live. Didn't think so. GG, dude. GG. Omni boost kinda threw me for a loop there. GG to Simon. He beat me fair and square. The Omni boost, the 10% kind of threw me around for that, and there was not much I could do. There was not much I could do about that. Whenever that happens, I also just played around that very bad. I did that so awfully that I deserve to lose. The Ancient Power play was fantastic. If the Omni boost didn't happen, I think I had a better chance coming in. After that, I should have went for Iron Moth immediately just to KO it, but I kind of panicked and I didn't slow down and think through it like I should have. This is a learning experience for me. So I think that next time something like that happens that's unplanned, I need to just slow down and think about what I'm doing, because that was a rookie mistake. That was. So I can't really fault. I can't really do anything about that. Can't really say anything about that. So I think next time, just slow down, think about what you're doing, and play around it. Because after that got rid of my checks to everything else. I had no more switch-ins. It limited me on that front. I was able to bring back the differential a little bit because Garganical kind of walled everything else. But I shouldn't have switched out, because that was my special defensive monster anyway, and Tangrowth couldn't have done anything but Sludge Bomb, and I could have eaten that up. I just didn't want it to get weakened for anything else. So I think at the time I should have thought about that more. Obviously this is all talking in hindsight, but when all is said and done, I made the wrong place and I played not to the best that I could have. So with that being said, your Lucky Luck trades are no longer undefeated. We are 4-1 in the league. So I think I need to reevaluate how I play whenever I get backed up into a corner like that, and hopefully I can play better from this point on. So with that being said, thank you guys all for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next battle.